Hello everyone and welcome to our Rowan Class Meet the Teacher. So I'm Mrs Robinson and I'll be your child's teacher for this year. I'm just going to go through a few slides on the PowerPoint just to let you know what's going on this year. So I've been a teacher at Duke Street for 9 years now, and I've been in year 4 for 4 years. So I may have taught some of your child's brothers and sisters. So I'm just going to share my screen with you and then I'm going to talk you through the PowerPoint so you're aware of what's going on this year with everybody in class. Okay, so I'm Mrs Robinson, like I said before, and our teaching assistant all year will be Mrs Billington, and she's a full-time member of staff at school as well. So we do like the children to be on time and in school for around about 8:45. This gives them time to do their early bird maths, which is vital practice for their maths skills. The register's taken at 8:55 a.m. and then we start our school day for real. Children receive a punctuality raffle ticket if they're in before 8:55. Before the register is taken, and a ticket is drawn at the end of the week for a chance to win a prize. It's important that your child is in school and on time every day, and also if the class attendance is greater than 95%, then the class may roll the Classopoly dice and they get a class reward for the week as a reward for attendance and punctuality all week. So it's worth making sure that your child attends school every day. So as I said before, at 8:45 we do our early bird maths, which is practice, very important practice for our skills. At 8:55 the register is taken and we will teach maths and English every day, depending on which session that is, depends on what we've got for the rest of the day. In maths, we follow the Red Rose scheme, which your children will have looked at last year as well. It's just obviously a different curriculum for the year 4, and it offers the opportunities to do paired task, independent work and deeper learning work. In our English, we cover a mixture of fiction, non-fiction and poetry each term, which is based on a class text. Our guided reading we do 4 times a week, and it's based around a different text and focuses on understanding of the text. So it's not just word reading, it's actually understanding and being able to talk yourself away around the text. So discussing books at home as well as in school is really, really important. The children will also learn geography, history, art, DT, French, science, RE, PE and music throughout the week. Our class overview and preview learning is on the website if you want more information about what we're actually doing this term. My PPA is usually on a Thursday afternoon, and it's covered by Mr. Allen, who will teach PE, and Miss Clitheroe, who will teach computing. So we don't actually set homework for the children, but we do expect them to do some work at home. So home reading, being able to read fluently helps with all your child's learning, and we put a huge emphasis on reading at school. You should read with your child at least 3 times per week, more if at all possible, for about 15 to 20 minutes. So reading should be a mixture of you reading, them reading, and then discussing the book as well. We will also send out book reviews or follow-up work and challenges to go with books, just to make it a little bit different for the children. So every day that the child reads, they will receive a tick towards their prizes in school, and also class prizes as well. Every so often, there'll be a prize that the children can get by reading as well. So that's a really good incentive. Also, please enjoy bedtime stories as well. That's really nice for the children. So we also advocate sharing stories for pleasure. Children learn through imitation, so seeing you read as well will help with this too. And I know we've got a big focus on the staff reading as the children read as well at the moment. So the children are able to choose and discuss books daily at school through our ERIC time, everyone reads in class, and have the opportunity to access Reading Eggs 2, which is a programme that can also be accessed at home. So children can get books from our school library, and they can also get books from our class library as well. We have a huge stock in class and in the library that will suit everybody's needs. As the children progress on their reading journey, they have the opportunity to gain prizes through tick sheets and class incentives, like I said before. Okay, we'd also like the children to practice on TT Rockstars. You may be aware that every child in year 4 has a computerised assessment at the end of year 4 based on the knowledge of their times tables, and it covers the whole of the times tables from 2s all the way up to 12s. It is expected that children do know all their times tables by the end of year 4. This not only helps your child with their recall of number facts, but also helps them to be more efficient in their calculations. So we do have the opportunity to go on TT Rockstars at school, but in order for your child to fully embed their times tables, we ask that you practice at least 10 minutes every day at home. And there's lots of different programs that you can go on TT Rockstars. The children are aware of them. They can challenge teachers, they can challenge their friends and have set up battles and all sorts of things. If you go on the studio, that helps to build your rock speed. And if you go on sound check, that will give you 25 questions, which will be very similar to the times table assessment that they will do in June. So we advocate about 10 minutes every day on TT Rockstars. It doesn't have to be done all at the same time. They can do 5 minutes in the morning or 5 minutes in the afternoon, but it really does have a massive effect on the children's ability to do maths at school. And as an incentive for this, there's also badges and certificates that are awarded weekly in our achievement assemblies. So as far as our enrichment days and trips, we have started doing this year half-termly enrichment days, which will be planned every half term. Our first one is on Wednesday, the 19th of October, and it's called Be Your Best Self Day. So the teachers are all very excited. We've planned lots of amazing activities for your child to enjoy for that day. We'll also be going on trips this year, and our first planned one is to the Lake District on the 17th of October. You have been sent a letter about it, so please return those as soon as possible. And this is linked to our geography topic, and we're going to be looking at maps and tourism there as well. This year we started a new PSHE curriculum, and it's called My Happy Mind. So this focuses very much on good mental health and how the children can help themselves. And you might have heard the children coming home and talking about their hippocampus or their amygdala or their prefrontal cortex and how it helps them, and how your amygdala sometimes doesn't help you to be able to do things. So please support your child in talking about this and learning all about the brain. So a letter was sent out at the beginning of term, and if you need any support with your own mental health, or you're worried about your child's mental health, then please contact our outreach team and they will be happy to help you. So that's Rachel, Emma or Claire, and you can get in touch with those at the school office. So that just remains for me to say thank you very much for listening. And if you need any other help or support, we're always in school to help. It's best to catch me at the end of the day. And please bob in for a chat if you are worried or concerned, or if you just want to see how they're getting on. It's been lovely to do this video, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you very much.